Hey everyone, welcome to Get Better. My name is Ada.
My name is Emilia and I'm Ada's friends from college.
Yes, she's from Poland, and I thought that it would be nice to have her ideas upon how to get financially free because she has been doing a lot of internships in marketing, and I thought that you guys might have some questions for her. So I'm going to ask her questions about her experience and how can you also get involved in marketing and stuff like that. So, Emilia, how are you?
I'm doing really great.
Yes.
I mean, it's summer right now, so not much work, but overall, really great.
Nice. So we're in Poland right now, and how does the marketing industry in Poland look like? Or like, were you more interested in marketing industry in the U.S. because we're U.S. students, both of us? So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I think in Poland, they would still require you to have more formal education in marketing. They do strongly prefer people with marketing degrees or something around that area. And actually, even for entry positions, sometimes people have masters in marketing, which is very crazy. In the US, they much stronger look at your portfolio. And my major is not even marketing. I actually major in economics and politics. And the first marketing internship I landed was just based on my portfolio and my personal social media. And then the company asked me to do like a little case study for them, basically propose some video ideas, and that's how they hired me. Yeah.
Very nice. So do you have any ideas on how we can make our portfolios look more stronger, and that we can get the jobs that we want that pay well and have good working conditions? What do you think about that?
I would say for sure what I do now is I always include my portfolio link in my CV because not all job applications will allow you to put additional link or will ask about your portfolio link. And my hope is that someone after looking at my CV through the first round of looking at the CV will actually take the time to click on my portfolio. I've done my portfolio on Canva. It's just a simple Canva site. And the good thing about it is I can update it on a daily basis. So for example, I would put my monthly results from my Instagram. So I would update it every month. And then they can check out my newest results. And I think that's also really important, keeping it up to date, because a lot of people just update their portfolios after like a major internship they had or a major project. And I usually update mine like once every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow, that's very nice because it's not the same case for tech. I'm more experienced in the tech, like part of the industry, because I was doing AI developer jobs in many different countries, from South Korea to US, from Taiwan to UK, anywhere that you can think about. And in that case, even I didn't have my portfolio in my CV, so I'm going to consider it like adding that into my CV because they usually ask for like a separate thing. But she's very right about that. Like you need to be considered about who sees your CV and who will actually have access to your portfolio as well. So that's very nice. And the thing about what she's talked about, the updating the portfolio is very important. You need to update your results as much as you can. And tell us about like things that you do as a personal TikToker or Instagrammer, like an influencer, and how does it affect your marketing jobs in the industry? Does it really affect? Do they really check your influence in the market as a person, or do they not care that much?
Well, so they do care in a sense, like most marketing jobs will ask you to put your personal social media or accounts you managed. So those are kind of like two ways you can go about that. Either you can just work on growing your personal social media, or you can start a social media account for like a small NGO or something like that, and that will also count as like the account you manage. And then for my TikTok, I usually don't include my TikTok because I think it's less professional. It's also about the content you post. So if you are aware that your content would like contradict what you do professionally, probably that's not the best idea. But then with my Instagram, I always include my Instagram, and also I include like the statistics and the general like growth tactics I use on my Instagram. And I would even refer to things I do on my Instagram during like the application process or during the actual like when I connect with the interviewer, I have an interview or something like that. I think it's important to say like to stand the difference, because on your personal Instagram you can do whatever you want. When you do like Instagram for corporations or even for startups, usually you have very strong guidelines and like policies, and you cannot do certain things. Like you cannot just record random videos or like respond to like comments with like stupid things. So I think that's different, but I definitely do include my Instagram. Yeah.
Amazing. So I also wanted to ask you for the subscribers to see, or anyone who come to this channel as a new watcher, to think about the monetizing part of the social media, and in which platforms would it be easier, more convenient to get monetized faster. For example, in the YouTube part, I know that YouTube has this monetizing part, which is a hard goal, which are hard goals to hit, because they're asking 1,000 hours of watch history and like 365 days. Or when it comes to shorts, 1 million watch in last 90 days. And how is the situation in Instagram? Can we get monetized in Instagram or in TikTok easily? What does the situation look like?
So TikTok right now only has the creator program in the United States. So only if you're in the United States you can get directly monetized just based on your views, and you also need to hit certain goals regarding the number of people that follow you, and also your videos need to be over 1 minute long to get monetized, from what I remember, or like to get the better monetization tier. In Europe right now, TikTok does not monetize at all, so there's no partnership program, but it is definitely easier to get partnerships, I would say. Like I also did work in talent scouting and like ambassador partnerships and stuff like that. You definitely start searching on Instagram and on YouTube and on TikTok first before you go to YouTube. Like YouTubers right now, they usually get sponsorships mostly through their management, from my understanding. However, in YouTube, you can also get monetized directly in Europe. So when you said like when you hit the hard goals, you can get monetized. And I was actually like, the earnings on YouTube are actually pretty nice. Like obviously it's way better in the US, but even if you're in Europe, you can earn pretty good money if you post consistently and if your videos get monetization. When it comes to Instagram, I would say it's also mostly brand partnerships. There is like a program for Reels in which you can get paid for hitting a certain amount of views on Reels, but it's not a long-term partnership. It's like a one-time thing you can do once you meet certain criteria. So I would say if you are doing short form content, so like Instagram, TikTok, it's way better to just go the UGC route of like user-generated content. Just try to get ads from companies or try to record branded content for them. If you're going the route of long form and you want to do YouTube, it's probably better to actually focus on getting monetized on YouTube first. And once you have the money flowing, actually try to get brand deals, because that will probably take a little bit longer.
Yes. Also about the part of affiliate marketing, it's also very important in monetizing. You can literally link people to those links that you have put in your bio in YouTube or in Instagram, and you can make money out of those things. I will be shooting a video about affiliate marketing, and there's also another video that you can watch about here, which is also about the weird side hustles that you can find and you can get monetized from. I think it's that's it for today. Thank you so much, Emilia.
Sure.
Okay, see you in the next video.
Bye bye.